Welcome back to this Let's Play of The Last Remnant. Unfortunately, it turns out that that particular monster, Spirit Beast Rin, does not appear until after you go to Undervault, and I don't want to go to Undervault just yet. Specifically because the Fallen will no longer be available as a quest. So what I'm trying to do here, and this is one of the more just obnoxiously painful things the game does that's just sadistic, frankly, is you have to talk to certain characters a couple of times before they'll give you a quest. And sometimes they aren't very forthcoming about it. So I'm trying to get Ragu's second quest. Let's just call him Ragu. And he is just not giving it to me. And supposedly the way you do this is just going in and out of town. You have to go all the way back out to the world map. And there are 3 of your companions. I'm not actually using any of them, though I recruited all of them for their quests. It's Ragu, Loki, and Nora that you have to do this with, where you have to just keep talking to them and then hope that they show up with their red bubble over their head saying that they've got a quest to do. In between the 2 videos, since I couldn't actually do the Spirit Beast Rin thing, I've just been doing some grinding. I'm up to battle rank 35, and the reason why I'm doing finally Ragu's quests because I need access to his to an area that you can't get to unless you complete that quest. So. And you'll know you've succeeded at this when he no longer appears on... There he is. You see, up in the map, this is where he was standing. You can actually tell from the mini-map that he's not there. Specifically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a piece of an item for... I've been hunting most of these items off screen, but this pest toxin, the only reasonable way to get it is to go into the basement of Robelia Castle. And to get access to the basement of Robelia Castle, you have to do Ragu's quest. And I need to do all the quests eventually anyways, so just, another one bites the dust, more or less. And he tells you need to find the entrance to the basement, so... All of the normal monsters are here, but there's one area, if you remember this map at all, which I would not be surprised if you don't, just to my left there's a yellow spot on the map indicating an exit. That's where we're going. And that was not here before. And we're in the underground tier, and we're obviously in a new area, so we don't have a map for it yet. And I'm probably going to off-screen a couple of fights once I run into the monsters that I want to fight. And, he asks you some questions here, and basically depending on which ones you choose, what the enemies you'll fight at the end depend on that. And you have to choose some of them. And I'll just choose at random. I don't really care, none of them are particularly challenging, but... This area also has another one of these. That's not the monster I'm looking for. Though I have a feeling maybe we need to kill those at some point. This area also has access to a couple sort of the back doors. Ah, here we are. Pests. See this door here? This actually takes you upstairs to the central tier where there is an area you can't get into. Anyway, I'm going to kill these pests off screen and be right back. Well, we got what we needed, which was 2 pest toxin for Glenys. If I'm feeling really adventurous, I'll get another 2. Since Rush is using katanas, I'm using the exact same upgrade path she is. But, this area up here is not it's the wrong way to go, but that excavation point back there is another one of those morsels that refills your dig count as well as permanently increasing it. The refill is sort of the more important piece at this point. I'm just gonna take advantage of this dig point here.
Okay, later.
Let's try that again. Anyway, I'll do that off screen. Nothing super important there. I just wanted to... Actually, I got a really good combo dig there, and I didn't even have to use all that many of my digs. There are 2 dig points up here in this part of the central tier that's normally inaccessible. You have to go through the bottom to get here. There's a treasure chest back up here. Just a random accessory, but that dig point that I just passed, that's on the sort of the southern end of that rocky thing, is another one of those ones that restores the dig count. Unfortunately, there's... Oh, hey, more pests. There's not much value in doing it because it's not going to give me anything I really care about. I'm going to kill these pests off screen and be right back. Again, I'm just trying to pick up pest toxin, which is the piece I need to finish the sword I'm using, which is ironically the same one Glenys is using. But we'll pick up our morsel here.
Awesome!
There is one dig point I'm interested in downstairs, but there's nothing left up here that I want. Again, it's mostly gold ore, which I've got, and you can actually buy if push comes to shove. And now that I've been killing Baizé over and over and over again, I have no shortage whatsoever of money. I think I've killed him about 20 times. He's an excellent place to grind because, well, he doesn't die too quickly, and he doesn't seem to increase your battle rank all that much. Now we just have to be clever about not getting caught by these guys. And go back to the way we should have gone in the first place. I guess I could have done the rest of that stuff entirely off screen, but... Right. That stone of anti-magia is just another key. Well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get away from fighting these guys anyways, so I'll just kill them. After fighting those manhunters, these things are just a joke. I guess they did defeat one of my minions, but... You'll notice that there are no actions available. I've turned off most of my basic attack spell, combat arts, in order to intentionally prolong fights. So that if you just use a basic physical attack, you still get sort of quote-unquote XP in that wield style, and so it's not a total loss. Whereas with the magic, unless you're actually using the art, you don't get anything. So, alright. You guys are just gonna have to eat.
Come on out! Okay, later.
And they may target me again, but unless they've actually got that lock from the time shift, they will eventually just forget about you. I guess I should just stand there waiting. I'm trying to remember if there's anything at the end of this hallway. I think it's just a dead end. There's a door here. But I don't think we're going to be able to finish this entire quest in this episode, so I'm going to save here. I may fight those bugs there off screen, but probably not. And I will see you next time.